Step back in time with me to the era of ancient India. Our journey takes us back to a period that spans from around 600 BC to 300 BC. This was a time when the Indian subcontinent was a mosaic of kingdoms called the Mahajanapadas. The term Mahajanapadas itself is a Sanskrit word that translates to great kingdoms. These were the 16 most powerful and vast kingdoms and republics of that era, so the name is quite apartment. But these kingdoms were not just great in terms of their size and power. They were also significant catalysts for the socio-political evolution that was taking place in the Indian subcontinent during this period. Now you may be wondering, what exactly was happening socially and politically during this time that made it so important? Well, this was a transformative era in India's history. It marked the transition from the Vedic age, a period dominated by tribal societies, to a more urban civilization with complex political structures. These Mahajanapadas were essentially the first states, the first political entities with administrative and taxation systems. The Mahajanapadas period was also a time of intellectual and philosophical blossoming. It was during this time that two of the world's major religions, Buddhism and Jainism, came into existence. These religions not only influenced the social fabric of the Indian subcontinent, but also reached far beyond its borders, shaping the cultural and philosophical landscapes of other parts of Asia. The term Mahajanapadas, therefore, encapsulates a lot more than just the great kingdoms. It represents a crucial period in India's history, a time of political evolution, social transformation, and philosophical enlightenment. The Mahajanapadas are not just a collection of ancient kingdoms, they are the building blocks of the Indian civilization as we know it, the foundations upon which the rich tapestry of India's cultural, social, and political history was woven. Now that we have a glimpse of the time frame, let's delve deeper into the world of Mahajanapadas. Imagine a time when the concept of kingdoms was just taking root. What a fascinating period to delve into, isn't it? The birth of the Mahajanapadas, or the Great Kingdoms, marks a significant transition in the history of ancient India. This was a time when societies began shifting from tribal structures to more organized and centralized kingdoms. Now let's take a step back and try to understand this transition. Imagine a tribal society where the primary mode of living was pastoral. Over time, as these societies discovered the benefits of settled agriculture, they began to form larger, more permanent settlements. These settlements eventually grew into cities, and the need for a structured form of governance became evident. This shift from tribal societies to organized kingdoms was not a sudden change, but a gradual evolution, shaped by various socio-economic and political factors. This brings us to the rise of the Mahajanapadas. As per the Buddhist and Jain scriptures, there were 16 Mahajanapadas in total. Each of these was an independent kingdom, with its own king and administration. These kingdoms spanned across the northern Indian subcontinent, from modern-day Afghanistan to Bengal. The geographical location of these kingdoms played a crucial role in their development. For instance, kingdoms located near the fertile Gangetic plains flourished due to the abundance of agricultural resources. On the other hand, kingdoms located near trade routes benefited from commerce and cultural exchanges. To give you a sense of their expanse, let's take a quick tour. The kingdom of Magadha, known for its military might, was located in what is now Bihar. Kosala, the birthplace of Lord Rama, was situated in present-day Uttar Pradesh. Similarly, Vriji, known for its republican government, was located in the region of Mithila. These are just a few examples, and each of the 16 Mahajanapadas had its own unique characteristics and contributions to the cultural and historical landscape of ancient India. With the stage set, we now venture into the individual kingdoms. Each Mahajanapada holds a unique story of its own. Let's dive into the tales of three key kingdoms, Magadha, Kosala, and Vriji. Each of these kingdoms boasted their own distinctive political, economic, and social characteristics, painting a vibrant picture of life during the era of the Mahajanapadas. Firstly, let's explore the kingdom of Magadha. This powerhouse of a kingdom was located in what is now Bihar, and it quickly rose to prominence due to its rich natural resources, including iron ore. This abundance of iron led to the creation of superior weapons, catapulting Magadha to the forefront of military might. Politically, Magadha was known for its strong monarchical rule, with notable rulers such as Bimbisara and Ajatashatru. These rulers expanded the kingdom through strategic alliances and conquests, creating a vast empire that left an indelible mark on history. Next, we journey to the kingdom of Kosala. Situated along the banks of the river Sarayu, Kosala was a hub of culture and learning. Its capital, Ayodhya, was renowned as a center of education, attracting scholars from far and wide. Economically, Kosala's fertile lands made it a prosperous agricultural region. The kingdom was also known for its democratic governance, a rarity in those times. The ruler, King Prasenajit, was highly respected for his fair and just rule. Lastly, the confederation of the Vriji kingdom is worth mentioning. Unlike Magadha and Kosala, Vriji was not a single kingdom but a confederation of 8 clans, including the Lichavis. This unique political structure made Vriji one of the earliest republics, where decisions were made collectively. The Vriji kingdom was known for its emphasis on equality and democratic principles. Its contribution to the social fabric of the time was the promotion of a society where individuals had a say in governance. Each of these kingdoms had major rulers who left their mark. Bimbisara and Ajatashatru of Magadha, King Prasenajit of Kosala, and the collective leadership of the Vriji Confederation all contributed significantly to the shaping of their respective kingdoms. They established strong political structures, fostered economic growth, and nurtured cultural and social development. Their contributions not only shaped their kingdoms but also the course of Indian history. In essence, the glory of these individual kingdoms lies not only in their economic prosperity or military strength, but also in their unique political structures and social values. They were realms of power and knowledge, of culture and tradition, of bravery and wisdom. Their stories are a testament to the richness and diversity of the era of the Mahajanapadas. These kingdoms indeed had a significant impact on the history of India. All good things, they say, must come to an end. As the sun began to set on the era of the Mahajanapadas, a myriad of factors accelerated their downfall. Internal strife and political instability plagued the kingdoms, often leading to conflicts that weakened their defenses. The lack of a unified front allowed external forces to exploit these vulnerabilities, further destabilizing the region. However, it wasn't just the internal issues that led to the fall. External invasions played a massive role too. The Persian and Greek invasions, in particular, left the Mahajanapadas crippled and in a state of disarray. The kingdoms, already weary from internal conflicts, failed to put up a strong resistance against these foreign powers. Yet amidst the chaos and turmoil, a new power was rising, the Mauryan Empire. Chandragupta Maurya, with the guidance of his mentor Chanakya, seized the opportunity to consolidate power. The fall of the Mahajanapadas paved the way for the Mauryan Empire, marking the beginning of a new chapter in the history of India. With the rise of the Mauryan Empire, the Mahajanapadas slowly faded into oblivion. However, their legacy was far from forgotten. The Mahajanapadas were a testament to the rich cultural and political diversity that existed in ancient India. They were the cradle of many philosophical and religious ideas that still resonate today, notably Buddhism and Jainism. Furthermore, the Mahajanapadas played a crucial role in the development of administrative systems, paving the way for future empires. Their contribution to art, architecture, and literature cannot be overlooked either. The remnants of their grandeur, found in the form of ruins and inscriptions, continue to be a source of fascination for historians and archaeologists alike. In their downfall, the Mahajanapadas left behind a rich legacy that continues to influence the socio-cultural fabric of India. Their rise and fall is a tale of power, conflict, and resilience, a testament to the ever-changing dynamics of history. Thus, the era of Mahajanapadas faded into the annals of history. Today, we embarked on a journey back in time to the era of Mahajanapadas. We set the historical context, exploring the birth of these 16 great kingdoms, each with its unique glory and grandeur. We marveled at their individual strengths, their cultures, their systems of governance, and the ways in which they contributed to the rich tapestry of ancient Indian history. Then, we delved into the unfortunate downfall of these Mahajanapadas, understanding the factors that led to their decline. History, as we know, often follows a cycle, and the fall of these great kingdoms was no exception. But our journey doesn't end here. The world of Mahajanapadas is vast and filled with countless stories waiting to be discovered. So I encourage you to dig deeper, to explore more about these ancient civilizations and the lessons they hold for us. Remember, history is not just about the past. It's about understanding our roots and our journey as a civilization.
हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और साथ ही बेल आइकन दबाएं, जिससे समय पर नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिलती रहे। आपका एक लाइक हमें प्रोत्साहित करता है जिससे कि हम नई वीडियो बनाएं। थैंक्स फॉर योर सपोर्ट।